And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Real Sports Live. We have another special event scheduled here for you today. District 32 6A Championship. On the track right now are the girls 4x100 meter relay. We do have lane assignments for you right now. It is there up on your screen. Brownsville Rivetta in lane 1, San Benito lane 2, Wesco in lane 3, Harlingen High School in lane 4, Los Fresnos in lane 5, lane 6 will be Harlingen South, and in lane 7 is going to be Brownsville Hanna. The girls today are going to be running a 4x100, a record set time back in 2012 of a 49.64, set by Wesco High School. Looking to smash that record today, one of the teams on the track. Once again, thank you for tuning in here to Real Sports Live. We do have the District 32 6A Championship up here at Boga Stadium in Harlingen, Texas. All final events here today. Up next, after this race, will be the boys 4x100 meter relay. Right now we have the girls on the track getting their warm-up runouts, fixing their blocks. And then we're going to be underway. Nice, beautiful, beautiful Saturday afternoon, day before Easter here in Harlingen, Texas. 75 degrees out, just a bit of sun peeping out a little bit, 20-mile-an-hour winds. No biggie here. As the official's now stepping up on his podium to give the final commands to the girls as they're all behind their blocks. And we're going to get the finals underway, day 2 of the district championships for 32 6A. Record set back in 2012 of 49.64 by Wesco High School. An opportunity for it to be broken here today. And the girls are off here at District 32 6A 4x100 meter relay finals, off to a good start. Handing off first is going to be Los Fresnos. Harlingen South not too far behind. And Harlingen High School down in lane 4, trying to make a move. Down to the third leg now, going to the anchor. It is going to be Los Fresnos handing it off first. Harlingen starting to make a move early. Wesco looking to pass up Los Fresnos as well, as it looks like Harlingen girls have this in the bag, and they're going to win it first place there. It's going to be the Harlingen Lady Cardinals coming in first. Coming in a close second is going to be Wesco, and then a very, very close third is going to be Los Fresnos. And that's going to do it there for the girls 4x100 meter relay. Now as the boys step on the track, we do have lane assignments as well here for the boys. Still huddled up. Huddled up there as we await.
Boys 4x100 meter relay.
The girls are still on the track right now. Nonetheless, a very, very well-ran race. Harlingen didn't seem to be in it in the beginning until they got down to the final 2 legs, able to bring them back here into this race and come out with a gold medal. And here are the lane assignments for the boys. Los Fresnos in lane 1, San Benito in lane 2, Brownsville Rivetta in lane 3, Harlingen High School lane 4, Harlingen South right behind them in lane 5, Wesco in lane 6, and Brownsville Hanna down in lane 7. Those are going to be the lane assignments for the boys 4x100 meter relay finals. Girls just concluded on the track. And the boys are getting separated out to their lane assignments or their respective areas for the handoffs.
Lane assignments for the boys 4x100-meter relay. In lane 1, Los Fresnos.
And there are the boys now on the track.
In lane 2,
Gonna get one quick warm-up run out,
in lane 3, Brownsville.
set up their blocks, and then we're gonna get this race underway.
In lane 5, Harlingen South.
The boys will be running a record set back in 2005 by Harlingen High School, a district record of a 42.64.
Is 42.64. Set in 2005 by Harlingen High School.
So about a 16-year-old record looking to be broken here tonight. And the closest team to get to it from their seating time is going to be Harlingen High School with a 42.68 was their seating time here. So they're the favorites to win this relay. And the district record is a 42.64. So only tenths of a second away. We'll see if the 2021 Harlingen 4x100-meter relay team can get it done here on their own home track. We're going to find out here in just a bit. Right now, boys are still getting the warm-up, still waiting for all the other legs to get their marks. Hopeful to have clean handoffs all the way around the track. There's a second leg right there on the screen, taking it back to the start of the race. And once again, just as a reminder, there are your lane assignments. One quick run out. Los Fresnos lane 1, San Benito lane 2, Brownsville Rivera lane 3, Harlingen in lane 4, Harlingen South in lane 5, Westaco in lane 6, and Brownsville Hanna down in lane 7. And we're ready to get the 4x100-meter relay underway. And there's the start of the race. And the boys are off. 4x100-meter relay. Handoff is going to, first one's going to be going to Westaco as they're out up in front early. Harlingen now making a move, handing it off first to the third leg. Smooth handoff for 1, 2, and 3. Now Harlingen taking the curve into their own hands. And now goes the anchor leg there for Harlingen High School, the Cardinals, with a huge lead there. And he's going to be finishing it off with a time of about a 41 unofficial for the Harlingen Cardinals. Unbelievable race all around. Smooth handoffs from 1 to 2, from 2 to 3, and 3 to 4. And there's the anchor leg and the starter there for the Harlingen Cardinals, celebrating a nice victory here as they're taking home a gold medal. Unofficial time is a 41 flat. If that does stand, and they're going to be smashing the record that stood for nearly 16 years here in Harlingen High School. The schedule of events, the way they're doing it here today. We're going to have up next the 800-meter run scheduled to start in about 16 minutes. They're going to get all the official times going, and then they're going to announce the winners, who's going to be advancing to the area track meet. So as they get all that situated, we're going to cut to a quick commercial break here with Real Sports Live. 4x100 meter relay just concluded. Up next on the track will be the girls 800, followed by the boys 800 meter relay, 800 meter run. So stay with us here with Real Sports Live. District 32 6A finals. We got it for you covered.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Since COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Siempre lo escuchas. No te enseñan eso en la escuela, que hay lecciones que no aprendes hasta que estás en el mundo real. En Dona ISD estamos aprendiendo ahora a través de educación profesional y técnica. Nuestros instructores dinámicos y programas galardonados son más que puntos de orgullo para el distrito. Son momentos de enseñanza. Descubre tu potencial en un programa de Dona ISD CTE.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And welcome back here to Real Sports Live. We do have the final results for the girls 4x100 meter relay. You see Harlingen taking the gold with a time of 50.78. Wexico in second place with a time of 51.14. Los Fresnos down in third with a time of 51.19, and Harlingen South on fourth. So all those four teams will be qualifying to the area championship. And you do have there the boys final events, final results.
With a new district record time of 42.38 seconds, Harlingen High.
And they did smash the district record there. Official is going to be a 42.38 for the Harlingen Cardinals. Now on the screen, right now you do see the girls on the podium, the Harlingen Cardinal girls, and Wexico or Los Fresnos right next to them. And now join them onto the podium is going to be Wexico, as they were 1, 2, and 3, the girls.
From Weslaco, Destiny Longoria. In lane 3 from Los Fresnos, Aylin Torvik. In lane 4 from Harlingen South, Alexis Fonseca. In lane 5 from San Benito, Deandra Ibarra. In lane 6 from Rivera, Cristina Garza. In lane 7 from Weslaco, Ana Vela. In lane 8 from Rivera, Bethany Guzman. In lane 9 from Harlingen, Ayana Olivas.
So now we have the 800 meter run up next. The girls 800 meter run final. And here are the runners for that. For Weslaco, we're going to have Amity Ebarb, Destiny Longoria, and Ana Vela for the Weslaco Lady Panthers. For Los Fresnos, Eileen Torvik. She's going to be and Natalie Gullion. Alexis Fonseca out of Harlingen South. Out of San Benito, Deandra Ibarra. Brownsville Rivera is going to be having Cristina Garza running. as well as Bethany Guzman.
Bib 17 from San Benito, Chiquita Ibarra.
Harlingen High will be having
18 from Harlingen,
Aina Olviles
Number 19
and
from
Brianna
Donna
Rivas.
Gloria
San
Venegas.
Benito, Haley Diaz.
20 from Donna North.
For Brownsville Hannah, Litzy
Bib
Gonzalez.
21 from Hannah, Stephanie Batista.
For Donna North, Ashley Garcia. Brownsville Hannah, Rebecca Lopez. Harlingen
Final
South,
call,
Anelia
girls,
Cano.
800-meter run.
San Benito, Jaquita Ibarra.
Boys,
Out of Harlingen High School, Kesley Rodriguez.
all runners.
Donna North will be having Gloria Venegas and Jocelyn Gonzalez. And the last runner on the sheet is going to be out of Brownsville Hannah, Stephanie Batista. They're going to be running a record set back in 1981 by Maggie Salinas out of PSJ High School with a time of 2:12.24. Closest one of that is going to be Amity Ibarb out of Wesco with a seed time of 2:15.72. You just saw the boys smash the district record of 16 years that was standing out from Harlingen High in the 4x100 meter relay. So we'll see if the girls can make it happen here in the 800 meter run. The girls are going to be running off of a waterfall. They are going to be separating two different groups, one in the outer lanes, one, and all the girls stretched out there in the inner lanes. All the lanes, excuse me. The girls in the outer lanes won't be able to cut in until they finish the first curve. Now we just await the starter as you see him giving instructions to the girls in the outer lanes right now. Another instructor giving the girls in all the lanes back in the second pack. Just hang tight just a bit. We're going to have the girls' 800 meter run underway in just a second. Here with the Real Sports Live for District 32 6A. So no more officials down on the track. You see the last one walking off to the sideline. And the race official is now back up on his stand. And we're going to get the girls' 800 meter run underway here in just a short second. Only two commands: on your mark and the gun. You see the girls moving up. And the girls' 800 meter run is now underway. Here with the Real Sports Live, District 32 6A. Out up in front for Wesco with a strong lead.
Boys 800-meter dash. Please report. Final call. Boys 800. Please report.
That is Amity Ibarb up in front for the girls' 800 meter run. Not too far behind is going to be Wesco, followed by Los Fresnos there for the girls. Ibarb with a nice lead as she crosses the finish line for the end of lap number 1. Unofficial 1:03 right now and counting for the girls' 800 meter run. There you see the rest of the pack crossing the line for the girls. We're going to bring it back to the main pack, the leader. .128 and counting. Only 250 meters left to go. Barb now out in front. The final stretch now, leaving it all on the track, 158 and counting. We'll see if she could smash the record. A lead of about 50 meters, maybe more. And an unofficial 2:13 there for the girls. We're going to bring you the rest of the girls crossing the finish line now. That's a Barb unofficial 2:13, and just going to have to wait to see what they give us at the end. And there are the rest of the girls finishing up the 800-meter run. There's going to be Wesco taking home 1 and 2, followed by Los Fresnos for the girls' 800-meter run. Up next is going to be the boys on the track. So a record set back in 1981 by Maggie Salinas out of PSJ High School with a time of 2:12. May have an opportunity here to be broken. And there's the girls. I'm going to wait to get the final times. You see the final results. Ibarb in 1, Longoria in 2, Los Fresnos down in 3. Just going to wait for the final times to come in. We're going to give those and relay them back to you. Now up next for the boys, 800-meter run. You see them walking onto the track right now. For Los Fresnos, Miguel Rodriguez with bib number 2 out of Harlingen High School, Dominic Luna. Donna North is going to have Oscar Salas on the track with bib number 3. Bib number 4, John Abrego out of Brownsville, Hanna. Giovanni Cisneros out of Harlingen High. Brownsville, Hanna is going to have Aaron Hinojosa with bib number 6. Number 7, Ivan Montante out of Harlingen High. Harlingen South is going to have Steven Ortegon. Brownsville, Hanna is going to have Carlos Montes. Donna North, Jose Torres. San Benito, Isaac Rodriguez. Wesco, Jared Cavazos. Harlingen South, Jeremiah Cano. Out of Wesco, Anthony Anciso and Dylan Rodriguez. Harlingen South is going to have Gabriel Rosales. Bib number 17 now, Mark Corpus out of Donna North. Los Fresnos will have Abraham Ramones. Brownsville Rivera with Santos de la Rosa. With bib number 20 out of Los Fresnos, Michael Hernandez. And last but not least, with bib number 21 out of San Benito High School, Luis Medina. And there are the boys on the screen.
The district record of the 800-meter run is 1:53.
District record, they're going to try and break a time of 1:53.24. A record set back in 1981 by Ricky Perez out of Edinburgh High School. And they're the boys on the track. They're ready to get going. First command is up. And the second is underway. And there goes the boys' 800-meter run. Now on underway. And we are going to have to stop it there. We do have an injury on the track, I believe. Somebody fell down. They're going to make them start all over again. So we're going to be right back with a quick commercial break once the gentleman's back to get up on his feet and ready to go once they get all that cleared up. So stay tuned with us here with Real Sports Live as we have the 800-meter run covered for you here in just a bit. Another quick injury timeout. You don't see those often in track, so bear with us.
Since COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. The gentleman was able to get back up on his feet and get some help from the trainers as there. So we do have the boys now back up on the track. Wasn't able to make out who it was. So you see the boys 800-meter run now lined up once again as they were before, just before the shots went off to restart and stop the race. Once again, there are the lane assignments for the boys, the bib numbers as well. 21 runners on the track. And there go the boys' 800-meter run. Underway, take two. We got it covered here with Real Sports Live. Out up in front for Weslaco. And here comes a pack now moving in for Donna North. That's going to be bib runner number 3, Oscar Salas, out of Donna North, followed by 2 Cardinals.
Second call. Girls, 100-meter hurdles. Once again, second
The boys
call.
taking off unofficial
Girls,
43 seconds as they
first
come
call.
on to the finish the first lap. Only 50 more meters to go. Harlingen now made a move up in front, following not too far behind him. We got Harlingen up in first. Now we have a runner sandwiched by Cardinals there. That's going to be runner bib number 4 out of Brownsville, Hannah, John Abrego, fighting for second. Now Harlingen taking 1 and 2 there for the boys' 800-meter run, unofficial 132 and counting right now as they cross the midway point. Now only 100 meters left to go in the boys' 800-meter run. Harlingen 1 and 2. Brownsville Hannah in third. Looks like Harlingen High School is going to be making a move on Hannah there to move up to third. Harlingen South not too far behind him as you see him making a move. And Harlingen is going to be able to come out and win that. So it's going to be Harlingen 1-2, followed by Harlingen South in third. We do have a close finish for third. Good effort put up there by the man. Let's take an instant replay there for you. You see the guy out of Harlingen South making a move on the Cardinal. The Hawk making a move on the Cardinal last second to get the third place finish.
Final call. Girls, 100-meter hurdles.
Now up next is going to be the girls' 100-meter hurdles, followed by the boys.
Boys, 110-meter hurdles.
Wasn't able to get the unofficial time there. I was too excited watching what was going on for the third place medal, the bronze medal. So once again, there are the boys running and the bib numbers. We're just waiting to get the final results. Next scheduled race here to start. At 5:45, time could be changed. Excuse me, 5:30 is what the next scheduled race is to start. So right now they are setting up the hurdles, and You could see it on your screen. So we'll be right back with a quick commercial break on Real Sports Live. I'm Brandon Guzman coming from you here at Bogus Stadium in Harlingen, Texas. So stay tuned because we got the girls 100-meter hurdles followed by the boys 110 up next.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Up next on the track is going to be the girls' 100-meter hurdles. You see the girls there warming up on the track already. And here are the lane assignments for you. Down in lane 1 out of Donna North, Denise Acuna. Lane 2 for Donna North, Alexis Hernandez. Lane 3 for Los Fresnos, Gina Rios. Lane 4 for San Benito, Mia Moreno. Lane 5 for Los Fresnos, Nicole Smith. Lane 6 for Harlingen High, Milka Tinajero. Lane 7 for San Benito, Ruby Coy. And down in lane 8 for Brownsville Hannah, Ashley Zavala. Those are the girls' 100-meter hurdles on the track right now. They're standing behind their blocks, awaiting the final commands there from the official. Only 2 more commands left to go. Set and the gun. So Donna North in lane 1 and 2, Los Fresnos, lane 3. San Benito, lane 4, Los Fresnos, lane 5, Harlingen High, lane 6, San Benito, lane 7, and Brownsville Hannah in lane 8. There's lane assignments. Once again, girls had to get up and reset just a bit. Still waiting for the final results from the 800-meter run for the boys and girls. It was official that that Abib did win that one. Still waiting for the official time, see if she broke the records, if she was able to do that. And the boys as well. Harlingen went 1 and 2, and then Harlingen South in 3rd for the boys 800.
Lane 7 from San Benito, Ruby Coy. And lane 8 from Brownsville Hannah, Ashley Zavala.
So we're going to try this again. Official had to put some more blanks back in his gun. I believe it didn't go off the first time. So the other girl's back, stepping into the hurdles. Now 2 more commands left. And the girls are underway, off to a great start there. See the girls coming in. Let's get you the side view real quick and we'll move it in just a bit. And there's the finish for the girls' 100-meter hurdles. Finishing out in first place. Believe that to be Donna North, maybe. And there's on the screen the boys' 110-meter hurdles now. Up next, down in lane 1 for San Benito, Joshua Vasquez. Lane 2 for Harlingen South, Devin Tagle. Lane 3 for San Benito, John Castro. Lane 4 for Los Fresnos, Julio Gonzalez. Lane 5 for Wesco High School, Fernando Mendez. Lane 6 for Harlingen South, Brownsville Rivera, Randall Lopez out of Harlingen South. Isaiah Limon out of Brownsville Rivera. And Los Fresnos, Arturo Alanis. We are getting some final results here for the girls' 800-meter run. And there you go, a 2:14.02 for Ibib.
From Wesco High School, Amity Ibar.
It's Amity Ibarb winning the gold medal there for the girls' 800-meter run out of Wesco High School.
First call, girls, 100-meter dash.
Official 2:14.02, followed by her teammate Longoria and Los Fresnos Torvik taking home the bronze.
Lane assignments for the boys' 110-meter hurdles. In lane 1 from San Benito, Josh Vasquez.
You see the boys there getting their final runouts for the 110-meter hurdles.
From San Benito, John Castro. In lane 4 from Los Fresnos, Julio Gonzalez. In lane 5 from Wesco, Fernando Mendez. In lane 6 from Harlingen South, Randall Lopez.
And once again, there are your lane assignments. San Benito lane 1, Harlingen South lane 2, San Benito lane 3, Los Fresnos lane 4, Wesco lane 5, Harlingen South in lane 6, Brownsville Rivera in lane 7, and Los Fresnos down in lane 8. That's for the boys' 110-meter hurdles. They're running a record set back in 2017, not too long ago, by Alexander Lara out of Wesco High School with a time of 14.46. We say 2017 is not too long ago, wasn't even more than 4 years ago. Seems like forever. Favorites to win the race here in the boys 110 down in lane 4 is going to be out of Los Fresnos, Julio Gonzalez with a preliminary time of 16.27, followed by Wesco High with a Fernando Mendez with a time of 16:48. Those are the two favorites to go 1 and 2 here in the boys 110-meter hurdles. And they're off to a great start. Harlingen South out in lane 6. Up in front, now here comes Los Fresnos moving in. Slowly but surely. And Los Fresnos is gonna take the win. I believe that to be out of lane 4, Julio Gonzalez. Julio Gonzalez able to take home the gold medal after a late move in the boys 110-meter hurdles. Up next on the track is going to be the girls 100-meter dash, followed by the boys. So they're just going to move the hurdles out of the way and stay on the same side.
Results for the boys 800-meter run. In 6th place from Donna North, Oscar Salas. In 5th place from Hannah, John Abrego. In 4th place from Harlingen, Ivan Montante.
So we do have some more finals there for
Harlingen South, Steve
the 800-meter run of the boys. They're the finals. Cisneros in first, Luna second,
in your 32.68
Ortegon in third.
800-meter run with a time of 2:01.28 from Harlingen High, Giovanni Cisneros.
So Giovanni Cisneros able to run a 2:01 in the boys 800-meter run, taking home the gold, and his teammate right behind him. Top 4 do qualify to the area track meet in about 2 weeks here the times one again for the top 8 finishers. Top 4 do qualify, so 3 Cardinals are going to be going to the area track meet in the boys 800-meter run. Able to work out together for another 2 weeks. So now setting up on the track is the girls 100-meter dash. Girls setting up. Down in lane 1 for the girls, 100-meter dash final, and out of Harlingen South, Noeli Aragus. In lane 2 for Brownsville Rivera, Faith Lara. Lane 3 for Los Fresnos, Kathleen Salazar. Lane 4 for Harlingen High, Faith Franklin. Lane 5 for Harlingen High as well, Valeria Cruz. Lane 6 for Wesco, Maya Pugh. Lane 7 for Harlingen South, Lauren Reckward. And in lane 8 for Los Fresnos, Cristina Infante. Those are the lane assignments there for the girls 100-meter dash. There's on your screen as well.
Lane assignments for the girls 100-meter dash.
Girls are going to be running a record set back in 2015 with a records of 11.97 set by Sierra Peña out of Harlingen South High School. Faith Franklin out of Harlingen, the favorite to win it with a time of 13:09 in the preliminaries, followed by her teammate with a time of 13:21. And Kathleen La Salazar out of Los Fresnos with a preliminary time of 13:44. Those are the top 3 favorites here in the girls 100-meter dash in District 32 6A. So now we await girls stepping behind their blocks. Already got their final run outs. Now just awaiting the final commands from the race official.
Final call, boys 100-meter dash, final call.
There are the lane assignments one last time there for the girls 100-meter dash. Harlingen South, lane 1, Brownsville Rivera, lane 2, Los Fresnos in lane 3. In lane 4, Harlingen, lane 5, Harlingen, Wesco in lane 6, Harlingen South, lane 7, and Los Fresnos out in lane 8. And there the girls stepped into their blocks, and now they're stepping back out of them. Race official now back on his little podium stand. You see him there in the bottom left of your screen. After this race, we are going to have the 800-meter relay scheduled to start at 6 p.m. So they're going to be having that up next. That's a good relay. You don't want to miss that one. And the girls now on the track. In the blocks, 2 commands left. And they're off. Girls 100-meter dash district finals. Harlingen off to a great start. Teammate not too far behind. And an unofficial 11 seconds there for, I believe that to be Faith Franklin out of Harlingen High School. Down in lane 4. And not too far behind was her teammate, Valeria Cruz. I believe those two girls had to have been part of the 4x100 meter relay who took off and took home the gold medal today. So another gold medal there for Franklin.
In lane 1 from Los Fresnos, Armando Gomez.
And now we have the boys 100 meter dash down in lane 1 out of Los Fresnos, Armando Gomez. Lane 2 for Harlingen High, Ezeven Zuniga. Lane 3 for Los Fresnos, Alan Palestina. Lane 4 for Harlingen High, Jose Garcia. Lane 5 for Wesico, Joe Maldonado. Lane 6 for San Benito, Jared Lopez. Lane 7 for Harlingen High, Josue Landeverde. And last but not least, down in lane 8 for Harlingen South is going to be Leo Torres. And they're running a record set back in 2019 by Jose Garcia from Harlingen High School with a record of 10.69. That was set back in 2019. We'll see if Garcia can break his own record today, as he had a seeding time of 1080, or a preliminary time of a 1081. Looks like he blew everyone out the water. Coming in a second, or predicted to come in second, is going to be the man out of Wesico, Joe Maldonado, with this time of 11:40. So Garcia with an opportunity here to break his own record that he set back in 2019. We'll see if he can do it again today and set a new record, a new standard for the Cardinals to come. All the boys are now stepping into their blocks for the 100-meter dash final. Man we're focusing on right now is a man out of lane 4, Jose Garcia, trying to break his own record he set back in 2019 out of Harlingen High School. And the boys are off. Garcia off to a great start now, passing up Wesico as he's zooming by everybody effortlessly. And I'm sure my time was way off, so we're just going to have to wait for the official time by Garcia. And coming in second is the man out of Wesico, Joe Maldonado, as predicted by the preliminary times.
Second call, girls 4x200 meter relay. Second call.
So now they just announced the second call for the girls 4x200 meter relay, and then followed by the boys. Right now on the track we do have the boys walking back to their lanes. And here come the official results for the girls 100 meter hurdles.
In 5th place from Harlingen, Milka Tinajero. In In fourth place and advancing to area from Donna North, Alexis
San Benito able to take home the gold.
Third place from San Benito, Ruby Coy.
Los Fresnos a silver and another medal.
Fresnos, Jenna Rios.
Ruby Coy with a bronze medal out of San Benito.
With a time of 17.5.
And out of Donna North, able to advance to area, Hernandez. So Moreno, Rios, Coy, and Hernandez will be advancing to the area track meet in 2 weeks. Moreno winning it with a time of 17.17. Not too far behind was Rios with a time of 17.23. So a good race that was. And if you miss it and you're watching on YouTube, just go back, rewind it. We have the title there. It says 110 hurdles. You can go back and rewatch it there. And now the boys' results. Gonzalez taking home the gold with a time of 15.83 out of Los Fresnos. Lopez in second, Mendez in third, and Vasquez out of San Benito in fourth place, able to advance to area. Those top four are going to be heading to the area track meet in the boys' hurdles. Boys 110 hurdles.
In the 110-meter hurdles with a time of 15.83 seconds from Los Fresnos, Julio Gonzalez.
And there's a girls 100-meter dash. Final results, Franklin with a time of 12:55.
In sixth place from Harlingen South, Lauren Reckward. In fifth place from Rivera, Faith Lava. In fourth place,
Cruz in second
from Los Fresnos,
with a
Kathleen
teammate
Salazar.
out of Harlingen with a time of 12:76.
Maya Pugh.
Pugh in third, Salazar in fourth. Top four runners are advancing to the area track
Your
meet.
champion in the girls 100-meter dash with a time of 12.55 seconds from Harlingen High, Faith Franklin.
So now we await the boys' results in the 100-meter dash. We'll see if Garcia was able to break his own record, and not just break it, he smashed it. Garcia winning with a time of 10:36.
Jared Lopez.
Followed by Maldonado with a 10:89. Palestina in third with out of Los Fresnos with a time of 11:12, and Landaverde out in fourth, able to advance to area with a time of 11:13. So the top four do advance to area. And Jose Garcia smashing another record, smashing his own record
District record time of 10.36
with a time of
seconds
10:36.
from Harlingen High, Jose Garcia.
So congratulations to Garcia for smashing your own record. And congratulations to everyone else who has advanced so far to the area track meet. Up next now will be the girls 4x200 meter relay. As they set everything up, we're going to take a quick commercial break here with Real Sports Live. Those are the lane assignments. We'll be right back, so stay with us here with Real Sports Live. Girls 4x200 meter up next on the track.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later,
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
You hear it a lot. They don't teach you that in school. That there are lessons you don't learn until you're in the real world. At Donna Independent School District, we're learning now through career and technical education. Our dynamic instructors and award-winning programs are more than just points of pride for the district. Donna ISD students are learning self-discipline, responsibility, and integrity. Discover your potential in a Donna ISD CTE program.
America has one army.
And welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Next on the track is the girls 4x200 meter relay. Girls just got sent out to their areas. The starter and the third leg will be up there at the finish line, the view you have right now. And the second and anchor is going to be down here by the scoreboard. So as they get set up, here are your lane assignments. Down in lane 1 for Brownsville Hannah, lane 2 Brownsville Rivetta, lane 3 Harlingen South, lane 4 Wesco, lane 5 Los Fresnos, lane 6 San Benito, lane 7 Harlingen, and down in lane 8 is going to be Donna North. Girls 4x100 or 4x200 meter relay. Favorites to win this one today with a seeding time of 1:47.94 is the Wesco Lady Panthers, followed by Los Fresnos with a seeding time of 1:49.71, and the Harlingen South Lady Hawks with a seeding time of 1:50.07. As they look to run and break a record set back in 1983 by Brownsville Hannah High School with a time of 1:45.44. So your lane assignments there on the screen.
First call, girls, 400 meter dash. First call, girls, 400 meter dash. Lane assignments for the girls 4x200 meter relay. In lane 1.
So there's a view we're going to give you for the start of the 4x2. It is a longer staggered here. The girls going to be going all the way out to the end of the bleachers.
Los Fresnos. In lane 6, San Benito.
You see the girl down in lane 1.
In lane 8, Donna North. The district record in the girls 4x200 meter relay is 1:45.44, set in 1983 by Brownsville Hannah.
And there are all the other runners. And there's Donna North down in lane 8, all the way at the end of the bleachers on the side of the stadium. She's only going to be running like 10 meters of the curve and then going to get the straightaway. But the stagger does continue all the way up into the second leg, so we do have the same amount of staggered. So they are going to be running 200 meters nonetheless as we get this race started here in just about a minute. Waiting for the race official. As he is up on his little podium. Girls 4x200 meter relay District 32 6A is going to be underway. First command just got sent out to the girls as they step into their blocks. Look out for Wesco down in lane 4, Los Fresnos in lane 5, and Harlingen South in lane 3. Those are just the seating times, so anything can change. We can have a surprise by another team. So those are just the top 3 favorites in this race. And the girls 4x200 meter relay is underway here in Harlingen, Texas at Bogus Stadium. Making a move down to Wesco early up in lane 4. Looks like she's going to be the first one to hand it off. Los Fresnos not too far behind. Smooth exchanges all the way around now. Wesco down lane 4, having some competition by San Benito and Los Fresnos. Right next to her, Los Fresnos now taking the lead. And here comes Wesco making her move now. And clean exchanges from 3 to 4. Wesco now in the lead. Los Fresnos not too far behind. And we have San Benito and Harlingen High fighting for 3rd place. And there goes the Wesco girls handing it off first. 200 more meters left to go. Unofficial right now, 2:21 and counting. Wesco now leaving all the other girls back in her dust. She has a huge lead. Going down the straightaway, 50 more meters left to go. Los Fresnos now making a move. Harlingen trying to move up on San Benito. Down in the back of the pack. We do have an unofficial 145 for the Wesco girls, as they're going to take home the gold medal.
Girls 400 meter dash. Second call, girls 400 meter dash. First call, boys 400 meter dash.
So those were the relay, the lane assignments for the relay. Right now they're going to upload. We're going to get you the final results, not the seating times, not the final times, just 1, 2, and 3. Before that, we're going to get you the boys 4x200 meter relay. Unofficial for the girls, the Wesco girls was a 145. So now for the boys 4x2 as they take the track. Down in lane 1 for Los Fresnos, lane 2 Brownsville Hanna, lane 3 Wesco, lane 4 Harlingen South, lane 5 Harlingen, lane 6 Brownsville Rivetta, lane 7 San Benito, and down in lane 8 is going to be the Donna North.
District record for the boys 4x200 meter relay is 1:29.
Donna North is going to be running a record set back in 2016. Excuse me, the boys 4x200 meter relay. They're going to be running a record set back in 2016 by Harlingen South of a 1:29.53. Team to look out for here, the top 3 seating times is going to be Harlingen South with a seating time of 1:32.82, followed by Harlingen with a seating time of 1:33 flat, as well as Wesco with a time of 1:33 flat. So lane 3, 4, and 5, you're going to be looking out for those 3 teams right there. In the boys 4x200 meter relay, they're going to get their runouts. They're going to setting up their blocks, getting their final runouts. Everyone else is clear on the track. The second exchange is ready to go.
Medalists, please report to the podium.
They're the boys taking their final runouts, fixing their blocks just before we get this race underway. We're going to have final results for the girls 4x2 in just a bit. Once we get those, we're going to send them right to you. Pull it up on your screen. First command already got sent out to the boys as they step into their blocks. Only 2 more left. And the boys 4x200 meter relay, District 32 6A is underway. And off to a great start. Harlingen down, making a move. It looks like they're going to be the first team to hand it off, as they chose a longer handoff. Harlingen South now getting the handoff. Smooth handoffs all the way around for the boys' first exchange. And you see Harlingen now out there making a move. Harlingen South not too far behind, and Weslaco now is creeping up on them. Just a bit of a shaky handoff there for the Cardinals. Still able to get it off. Set them back just a bit. Harlingen South and Weslaco now battling it out there. And Harlingen now able to make a comeback after a shaky handoff. And there goes the anchor leg. Harlingen South not able to get the handoff underway. We're going to have a disqualification for the Cardinals. Not able to get the handoff as they drop the baton. So that's going to leave Weslaco out up in front, followed by the Harlingen Cardinals taking 1, 2, and 3. So Weslaco with unofficial 130, followed by Harlingen and San Benito down in lane 8. Harlingen South, the favorite to win the race here, wasn't able to get the handoff from 3 to 4, the third leg to the anchor leg as they dropped the baton. That's going to lead to a disqualification.
Final call. Second call.
So an unofficial 130 for the boys 4x200 meter relay. We are going to be waiting here just a bit for the girls 4x200 meter relay results, and here they are. Taking 4th place spot, the Harlingen Lady Cardinals with a time of 150.52, advancing to area. In 3rd place, San Benito. 2nd place, Los Fresnos. And taking home the gold medal, the Weslaco Lady Panthers with a time of 147.38. So the Weslaco Lady Panthers taking home another gold medal this afternoon here on Saturday, the day just before Easter. We are going to get final results for the boys here in just a bit. They did just finish the race, so we don't have those just yet. But once we get those, we're going to give them straight to you. Boys 4x200 meter relay was taken by the Weslaco Panthers after a little mishap down from the 3rd to the 4th exchange by Harlingen South, dropping the baton, leading to a disqualification. Up next on the track will be the girls 400 meter dash. So we're going to take a quick commercial break here with Real Sports Live. We're going to keep this screen on there for you. We're going to send it to a split screen, so once the boys' results pop up, I'm going to be back and we're going to get them going. So stay tuned here with Real Sports Live. Boys 4x200 meter results up next, and then the girls 400 meter dash to follow.
From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down.
And we're back here, Real Sports Live, and here are the final results for the boys 4x200 meter relay. Fourth place was Brownsville Rivera, advancing the area. Third place, San Benito. Second place, Harlingen High. And down in first place was the Wesco Panthers with a time of 1:32.53. So Wesco sweeping the floor here in the 4x2. Girls and boys taking home the gold. Up next is going to be the girls 400 meter dash. There are the lane assignments for you. Down in lane 1 for Harlingen South, Madeline Molano. In lane 2 for Harlingen South, Sydney White. In lane 3 for Los Fresnos, Aileen Torvik. In lane 4 for Wesco, Emily Ebarb. In lane 5 for Brownsville Hannah, Elia Castillo. In lane 6 for Los Fresnos, Gethsemane Garcia. Down in lane 7 for Los Fresnos as well, Brittany Barra. And down in lane 8 for Wesco is going to be Aureli Loya Trevino. They're running a record set. They're running a record set back in 1986 by Debbie Devine out of McAllen Memorial High School with a time of 57.14. So those are the lane assignments up on your screen, and the girls are taking the track as we speak, setting up their blocks, getting a one run out per girl, and the 100-meter dash will be underway. Boys will be up next following the girls. So the girls, we're going to give them just a bit of time to warm up. We're going to take one quick commercial break here with Real Sports Live and be back with you just before the gun goes off and the girls are underway.
Since COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Siempre lo escuchas. No te enseñan eso en la escuela, que hay lecciones que no aprendes hasta que estás en el mundo real. En Dona ISD estamos aprendiendo ahora a través de educación profesional y técnica. Nuestros instructores dinámicos y programas galardonados son más que puntos de orgullo para el distrito. Son momentos de enseñanza. Descubre tu potencial en un programa de Dona ISD CTE.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Since COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC.
And we're back here with Real Sports Live. Girls just got the first command as they set up in their blocks. 2 more left to go. And the girls are underway in the 400-meter dash. Favorites in the race here today. It's going to be Ibarb out of Wesco with a preliminary time of 59.61. And there goes Ibarb out of Wesco. She won and took home the gold in the 800-meter relay, so this should be a breeze to her. Only 200 more meters left to go for the girls' 400-meter dash. 3 Falcons on the track and 2 Lady Hawks. Ibarb now the final 100 meters. 42, 45 and counting. 50 meters left to go. There goes Ibarb crossing the finish line unofficially at 56 seconds. Unofficially of that stand, she smashed her preliminary time and may even have broken the record. Only time will tell. Up next is going to be the boys on the track. The boys are going to be running a record set back in 1985 by Sam Terry out of McAllen Memorial High School as well, with a time of a 48.84.
Main assignments for the boys 400-meter dash. In lane
So unofficial for Ibarb was a 56. Only time will tell whenever we get the final results here what the official time was. So they're the boys' result. The boys' lane assignments. Down in lane 1 for Los Fresnos, Alan Palestina. Lane 2 for Brownsville Rivera, Michael Esquivel. Down in lane 3 for San Benito, Adan Pina. In lane 4 for Harlingen High School, Eric Quilantan. And in lane 5 for Wesco High, Sebastian Flores. Lane 6 for Brownsville Hanna, Aaron Hinojosa. Lane 7 for Harlingen High, Rene Renteria. And down in lane 8 for Brownsville Hanna, Alejandro Arellano. Favorites to win the race here with a preliminary time of 50.44 out of Harlingen High School, Eric Quilantan. Followed by Wesco's Sebastian Flores with a preliminary time of 51.7. So look out for lanes 4 and 5 here in the boys' 400-meter dash. The boys getting their final runouts, now stepping out behind their blocks. Once again, they are running a record set back in 1985 by Sam Terry out of McAllen Memorial High School with a time of a 48.84. Boys now setting up on their blocks here. First command was given, 2 more to go. And the boys are underway in the 400-meter dash. District 32 6A here live from Boga Stadium in Harlingen, Texas. Out to a great start, Quintanyan out of Harlingen High. You see him there going. Brownsville Hanna up with him, followed by Wesco High School. Turning the curve now, 200 more meters left to go for the boys' 400-meter dash. Guillantan out in first, last 100 meters now, giving it everything he got. With a nice lead, you see him there finishing. And Guillantan running an unofficial time of about a 48-49 around that area. Unbelievable race there by Guillantan. And the boys' 400-meter dash. So we're going to wait for the final results there in that race.
Second call, girls First call, boys, 300-meter hurdles.
They're giving first call for the 300-meter hurdles, which is up next on the track.
Attention, all mile runners.
And
Boys, please report to the north end of the stadium for your hip numbers.
lane assignments are up for the girls' 300-meter hurdles.
1,600-meter runners. Please report to the north end of the stadium for your hip numbers.
So once we get final results here for you, we'll be right back with Real Sports Live. Up next on the track is going to be the girls' 300-meter hurdles, followed by the boys' 200-meter dash to follow that event. As we await the final results from the girls' 400-meter dash as well as the boys. So stay with us here with Real Sports Live because we got you covered for it.
You qualify for one of these grants.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
And welcome back to Real Sports Live. You see Emily Ebarb right there winning the girls' 400-meter dash with a time of 57.38. Only 0.2 of a second off of, or 0.2 seconds off of smashing the record by Debney Devine down in 1986. Devine ran a 57.14. Ebarb ran a 57.38 or 37. And they're the boys' 400-meter results. Fourth place out of Brownsville Rivera, Esquivel. Palestina out of Los Fresnos in third. Flores out of Wesco High School in second, and taking home the gold medal, Guianta out of Harlingen with a time of 49.53. Able to run a sub 50 here for the boys.
300-meter hurdles. In lane 1 from San Benito, Mia Moreno. In lane 2 from Harlingen South, Amy Trevino. In lane 3 from San Benito, Jasmine.
And there are the lane assignments for the girls' 300-meter hurdles. Down in lane 1 out of San Benito, Mia Moreno. Lane 2 for Harlingen South, Amy Trevino. Lane 3 for San Benito, Jasmine Garcia. Lane 4 for Wesco, Calissa Cavazos. Lane 5 for Donna North, Alexis Hernandez. Lane 6 out of Harlingen High School, Milka Tinajero. In lane 7 for Harlingen High, Leah Manel. And down in lane 8 out of Brownsville Hannah is going to be Ashley Zavala. Those are the lane assignments for the girls' 300-meter hurdles. And there you see on the screen is the team scores for the girls. Wesco leading with a grand total of 145. Down in second is going to be Los Fresnos with 97. And third place is going to be Harlingen with 90.
Harlingen. And in fourth place with 82 points, Harlingen South.
So the girls 300 meter hurdles, they're going to be running a record set back in 2019, not too long ago, by Brianna Alex out of Los Fresnos High School with a time of 45.39. Favorites to win the race here today is going to be Calissa Cavazos out of Westaco with a preliminary time of 49.72.
Current boys team standings.
And we do have the boys team standings as well. Here you go on your screen now. Harlingen up in first place with a grand total of 162 and counting. We still have the 300 hurdles, the 200 meter dash, the mile relay, and the mile run to follow. So Harlingen might be able to add on some more points there as the day goes on. Westaco down in second with 87 points. And your lane assignments back on the screen for the girls 300 meter hurdles. And there you go. You see the girls lining up in their blocks. And the race official now getting the microphone and stepping onto his official is giving the ladies, telling them that they have 3 more minutes to go before the race starts. So we're going to take another quick commercial break here with Real Sports Live, and we'll be back for the girls 300 meter hurdles followed by the boys. So stay tuned here with Real Sports Live. Don't forget to like our Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share with all your friends. Let them know that we got the 32 6A District Championship Finals Day 2 covered here on Real Sports Live.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
America has...
And welcome back to Real Sports Live. 300 meter hurdles now on the track. The official is up on his podium, on his little stand, ready to get it underway. All 3 commands still wait to be given. Now just 2 left. Girls stepping into their blocks for the 300 meter hurdles. Once again, the record was set back in 2019 by Brianna Alex out of Los Fresnos High School with a time of 45.39. Girls look to be breaking that record here today. And the girls 300 meter hurdles is underway. Westaco out to a great start, clearing their first hurdle. As she clears the second one with ease, now is starting to separate herself from the pack. And counting for Westaco Cavazos, as she only has 2 more hurdles to clear and a very, very nice lead so she can hang on to. Looking to break the record. You see the Westaco fans there standing up at the end. And it looks like she might have gotten close to it. That was Calissa Cavazos for the girls 300 meter hurdles. Now the boys will be up next. You see it on your screen there. Those are the
1,600-meter runners. If you have not reported to get your hit number, please do so at this time. The north end of the stadium. Also, 4x400-meter relay. We need one team member to pick up the hit number. Thank you.
So now the boys are on the track for the 300-meter hurdles. Down in lane 1 out of Los Fresnos, Arturo Alanis. Lane 2 for Los Fresnos, Julio Gonzalez. Lane 3 for Harlingen South, Randall Lopez. Lane 4 for Brownsville Hanna.
Lane assignments for the boys, 300-meter hurdles. In lane 1 from Los Fresnos, Arturo Alanis.
Is going to be Edgar Zertuche. San Benito is going to have John Castro in lane 5. Lane 6 for Harlingen South, Devin Tagle.
In lane 4 from Hanna, Edgar Zertuche.
In lane 7 out of Wesco, Fernando Mendez. And in lane 8 for Harlingen High School is going to be Luis Galvan. Favorite to win the race here today is going to be Edgar Zertuche out of Brownsville Hanna with a preliminary time and qualifying time of 41.54.
Is 37.84 seconds, set in 1987 by Javier Noyola of Harlingen High School.
Boys will be running a record set back in 1987 by Javier Noyola out of Harlingen High School with a time of 37.84. Once again, your lane assignments are on the screen. Just one last look at them. Once again, your lane assignments are on the screen. Now we're going to bring you back to the live feed. The boys on the track already got their last run out, just awaiting the official. Mr. Sarda now stepping up into his little podium, ready to get it going and get the boys 300-meter hurdles finals underway. One last time, Los Fresnos down in lane 1 and 2, Harlingen South in lane 3, Brownsville Hanna in lane 4, lane 5 San Benito, lane 6 Harlingen South, lane 7 Wesco, and lane 8 Harlingen. Boys just received the first command as they're stepping back into their blocks. And there goes the boys 300-meter hurdles is now underway. Harlingen South clearing the first hurdle early before anybody else. Wesco as well.
Second call, girls, 200-meter dash. Second call, girls. First call, boys, 200-meter dash.
Harlingen South, Wesco, and San Benito now all together. Now here comes Brownsville Hanna Zertuche. You see a close race by the three boys. That's going to be San Benito, Harlingen South, and Wesco. Excuse me. And a dive at the end. Unbelievable race there for the boys. 300-meter hurdles. A close finish for first. Once again, your team standings. Wesco girls still leading the girls side of the team standings. And the 300-meter hurdles looks like it's going to be San Benito taking home the gold medal with a close finish. And Brownsville Hannah, the boy Zeruche, not able to clear the last hurdle. Well, he cleared it. Not the way he would have wanted to, as he hit it with his foot and tripped and fell. Still able to take home second place, I believe. Only time will tell right now, as they're about to announce the 300-meter hurdle results for the girls and the boys. There you see the lineup there for the girls 200-meter dash. That's going to happen here in just a bit. They just cleared all the hurdles off of the track. Now they are moving their equipment to the opposite side of the finish line. The officials now have their little podium, moving everything else, a little microphone for the girls to hear. As we await the final results for the hurdles, 300 hurdles. Meter dash is scheduled to start at around 6:45, so we do have quite a bit of time before that begins. In the meantime, we're going to take a quick commercial break here with Real Sports Live, and we'll be right back with you once they start announcing the final results for the girls and boys 300-meter hurdles, so stay with us.
Many soldiers, from the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live. There are the final results for the girls 300-meter hurdles. Trevino out of Harlingen South advancing the area, followed by Hernandez in third, taking home the bronze. Taking home the silver is going to be, Hernandez out of Donna North taking home the bronze. Out of San Benito, Garcia taking home the silver. Taking home the gold medal for Wesco High School with a time of 47.76 is going to be Cavazos for the Lady Panthers. 200-meter dash, final call. Second call, boys, 200-meter dash, second call. They just gave the final call. Girls are on the track warming up, getting their final runouts, setting their blocks up. That race is not scheduled to start for about another 5 minutes. So they're going to take their time with that. Nonetheless, here are the lane assignments for the girls 200-meter dash. In lane 1 for Los Fresnos, Cristina Infante. Lane 2 for Brownsville Rivera, Faith Lara. In lane 3 for Los Fresnos, Penny Alanis. In lane 4 for Harlingen, Faith Franklin. In lane 5 for Brownsville Hannah, Aaliyah Castillo. In lane 6 for Wesco, Alessa Zapata. In lane 7 for Harlingen South, Isabella Mares. And down in lane 8 for Harlingen High School, Davina Gutierrez. Record running and set back in 2019 by Samantha Villarreal out of San Benito High School with a time of 24:94. Favorites to win the race here today with a preliminary time of 26:87 out of Harlingen High School is Faith Franklin. Franklin already has a gold medal in the 4x1 and in the 100-meter dash. We'll see if she can take home another gold here tonight in the girls' 200-meter dash. Record was set back in 2009, the district record. We'll see if Franklin can come close to that record here tonight, as she takes home another gold medal if she wins it, and breaking a record to go along with it. Those are just the preliminary times, though. I'm not saying Franklin's going to win it. She's just a favorite based off of the times ran back 2 days ago on the prelims.
First call, girls, 1,600-meter run. First call, girls, 1,600-meter run.
So we're just awaiting the boys' results for the 300-meter hurdles. You see some of the boys there that are going to be participating in the 200-meter dash around that area are going to be they're warming up right now, getting the final stretches, getting loose just before they have to run. One final quick warm-up session. And the girls are underway in the 200-meter dash. They caught me off guard there. Not able to get the time, but Franklin is out up in front. You see her there leading nicely, followed right behind by Brownsville Hannah. So Franklin's going to take home another gold here tonight in the district 32-6A 200-meter dash. So now the boys will be setting up on the track. Still waiting for the boys' 300-meter hurdles results.
Attention all athletes and coaches on the field. This time we do need you down on the field for the start of the race. Once again,
On the lineup right now for the boys, down in lane 1 for the boys 200-meter dash, we're going to have Leo Torres out of Harlingen South. In lane 2 out of Brownsville Rivera, Aaron Garza. In lane 3 out of Wesco, Joe Maldonado. In lane 4 out of Harlingen, Eric Guillantan. In lane 5 out of Harlingen High School as well, Jose Garcia. In lane 6 out of Donna North, Aiden Gomez. In lane 7 out of Wesco, Elias Vela. And in lane 8 for Los Fresnos High School is going to be Armando Gomez. Favorite to win the race here this afternoon is going to be Guillantan with a time of 22.69, followed by his teammate with a time of 22.98, Jose Garcia.
in lane 4 from Harlingen, Eric Guillantan.
Guillantan won the 400-meter dash, and Garcia won the 100-meter dash. So they're going to meet in the middle here for the 200-meter dash, and they're going to face off, teammates practicing against each other for the whole season. Finally get to figure out who the fastest one is with bragging rights in the 200-meter dash. The boys today are going to be running a district record set back in 2015 by Christian Perales out of Los Fresnos High School with a time of 21:54. boys 200-meter dash up here in just a couple of seconds. Official has already given the first command. 2 more left to go. And the boys 200-meter dash is underway. Off to a great start down in lane 4, Guillantan, followed by his teammate. That was actually Garcia and Guillantan. They're battling out. Garcia on the outside as he's starting to pull away from his teammate. Now crossing the finish line with an unofficial 21-second 200-meter dash for Jose Garcia out of Harlingen High School. Garcia running a great race alongside his teammate Guillantan.
Second call.
So now we're going to still waiting for the boys 300-meter hurdle results.
First call, boys, 1600-meter run.
As that race the race is taking just a bit longer just because we had one of the guys fall at the end in the battle for first. So they're going to be looking at which body part crossed first, the chest or the hand if he was able to stretch it out. So they're still going over that and reviewing the video from that race. So that's why we haven't gotten the 300-meter results for the boys' hurdles. We'll be receiving the girls' 200-meter results here in just a second. Boys right now lining up, and they're telling them who's got first, second, third, and fourth, and who's going to be advancing to area and who's going to be stepping on the podium in just a bit. Next race on the track is going to be the 1600-meter run, and there are the official results now on your screen. In fourth place, advancing to area, Mendez out of Wesco. In third place, Lopez out of Harlingen South. In second place, Ruche out of Brownsville, Hanna. And winning the gold medal out of San Benito, Castro with a time of 41:20. Castro and Zertuche ran a 41:20, both the same.
From San Benito, John Castro.
Not too sure how they decided to give out first place like that. They probably saw something on the video that we didn't see here in person, or at the time doesn't reflect. They probably took it down to another point and another tenths of a second, probably hundredths of a second. That's what they took it down to. Nonetheless, those are the final results. Now, next on the track is going to be the girls' 1600-meter run. We're going to have about 23 girls there in that run.
Bib numbers for the girls' 1600-meter run.
With bib number 1 from Wesco, Destiny Longoria. Bib number 2 out of Harlingen, Ayana Olives. Bib number 3 out of San Benito, Deandre Ibarra. Harlingen South is going to be having Ariana Rodriguez. Brissa Stinson is going to be out of Brownsville, Hanna. Harlingen South is going to have Alexis Fonseca and Aaliyah Fonseca. Los Fresnos is going to have Jasmine Ponce. Wesco is going to be having Ana Vela and Kennedy Villalpando. San Benito is going to have Haley Diaz. Los Fresnos is going to have Natty Guillen. With bib number 13 is going to be out of Brownsville, Hanna, with Rebecca Lopez, as well as Alexia Perez with bib number 14. Bib number 15 with Donna North, Jocelyn Gonzalez. Bib number 16 as well out of Donna North, Gloria Venegas. And bib number 17 from Brownsville Rivera is going to be Angelia Pablo. And last but not least, out of Los Fresnos High School is going to be Tiffany Rivera.
Kelsey Rodriguez. Number 20 from Donna North, Ashley Garcia. Number 21 from Brownsville Rivera, Unit Martinez. Number 20
girls will be running a record set back in 1995 of a time of 5 minutes 5 seconds by Jamie Revolta out of Brownsburg-Ravenna High School. That record was set back in 1995. Girls still awaiting to be on the track. You see them there huddled up in the end zone, awaiting final instructions. So as they get their way onto the track, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after we announce the 200-meter dash finals for the girls. Advancing the area is going to be Alanis out of Los Fresnos, Zapata out of Wesco in third place, taking home the bronze. In second place, taking home the silver medal is going to be Castillo out of Brownsville-Hanna. For Harlingen High School, Franklin is going to have a time of 26:45, and she's going to be taking home her third gold medal of the afternoon here in District 32-6A. Faith Franklin, once again, another gold medal added to her collection. And there's the boys 200-meter dash. Advancing the area is going to be Gomez out of Donna North. Maldonado taking home the bronze out of Wesco. Guillantan out of Harlingen High School taking home the silver. And Garcia is going to be taking home another gold medal out of Harlingen with a time of 21:48. Garcia winning the 100-meter dash, now winning the 200-meter dash. And he smashed the district record time that was set back in 2015 with a time of, the record was a time of 21:54 back in 2015. And he just set another new district record with a time of 21:41.
Final call.
21:54 was the district record, now 21:41 by Garcia. So girls still on the track right now, or on the infield, waiting to be escorted to the track for the 1600-meter run. We're going to take a quick commercial break here with Real Sports Live. We'll be right back for the girls' 1600-meter run in just a minute.
Today, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
You hear it a lot. They don't teach you that in school. That there are lessons you don't learn until you're in the real world. At Donna Independent School District, we're learning now through career and technical education. Our dynamic instructors and award-winning programs are more than just points of pride for the district. Donna ISD students are learning self-discipline, responsibility, and integrity. Discover your potential in a Donna ISD CTE program.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Now on the track is the girls' 1,600 meter run. They are running a record set back. A record set back in 1995 with a time of 5:05.64. Girls on the track now, just awaiting the starter to get them going. Only 2 commands here on this race. Girls will be staggered once again. The top group won't be able to cut in until they finish the first curve. Girls awaiting the 2 commands. First command will be underway here in just a minute, waiting for the starter. The first command has been given. Girls walking up to the line on a waterfall. And now they are underway here in the girls' 1,600 meter run of District 32 6A. Leading for the girls is going to be the girl out of Weslaco, Destiny Longoria, followed by Ariana Rodriguez out of Harlingen South. Girls are going to be running 4 laps here. First lap is about underway. Longoria still out up in front, followed by Harlingen South. Not too far behind them is going to be the girl out of Brownsville, Hannah, Brisa Stinson. Now you see them, they cross the finish line there. The first lap is over for the girls' 1,600 meter run. 3 more left to go in their back pocket. Weslaco still leading, followed by Harlingen South, and Brownsville Hannah not too far behind. Right behind the top 3 is going to be Harlingen, looking to make a move there on Hannah. Actually starting to make that move here just a bit. That's going to be Ayana Olvidas out of Harlingen High School.
Boys, 1,600 meter run. Final call. Boys, 1,600 meter run.
Weslaco still out up in front. You see the little pack right behind the girl out of Weslaco. You see out of Longoria from Weslaco. You have Harlingen South, Harlingen, and Brownsville Hannah back in the pack. And there's the view of that. Longoria having a great lead, able to cruise it, but wanting to break the record. Longoria is coming in with a seating time of 1:52.99, followed by Olivas out of Harlingen with a seating time of 1:42. And here come the next 3 girls fighting for second place. And there goes Longoria up in front, looking like she has this in the bag. No one's going to catch her. They just concluded lap number 2. That means 2 more laps to go here in the girls' 1,600 meter run. 3 minutes and counting. They are on lap 3 here. Longoria still up in front. Rodriguez. Out of Harlingen South. Followed by Olivas out of Harlingen. And Stinson out of Brownsville Hanna. Those are going to be the girls in the back of the pack there. You see they're just crossing the scoreboard. And you have Longoria. Longoria able to cruise her way through the rest of this race. Down only 50 meters left to go in the third lap. You see the second pack right there now making a move up in front. Is going to be the girl out of Brownsville Hanna. That's going to be Stinson, Brisa Stinson. And she's now starting to make a move up, hopeful to catch up to Longoria. Now starting a quick separation. There's going to be Harlingen separating away from the Harlingen Hawks. And now you have Longoria still with a nice commanding lead with only 300 meters left to go in the final lap of the girls' 1,600 meter final. 4:34 and counting here for Longoria. Brownsville Hanna looking to catch up. Harlingen not too far behind, wanting to make a move on Hanna. And Harlingen South staying just with Harlingen there. See Longoria out up in front, 150 meters left to go. It looks like she's going to take home the gold medal here. And add on another 10 points there for Wesco in the standings. Brownsville Hanna not too far behind. Harlingen fighting for third, looking to make a move to second. You see Longoria there finishing up the race, only 50 meters left to go. With an unofficial time of 5:29 there for Longoria. And there go the final finishers. Brownsville Hanna up next. Brisa Stinson out of Brownsville Hanna, followed by Ayana Olvias and Ariana Rodriguez out of Harlingen and Harlingen South. You see the girls there finishing for 5th and 6th place, and that's going to do it here for the girls' 1,600 meter run. Still some more runners on the track as they're all starting to finish up there. I do like to apologize there for the volume a bit earlier. I did something messed up here on my little mixer. We got it all situated though. Final girls coming in for the 1,600 meter run. Only 2 more girls left to run now, still falling behind. And up next on the track is going to be the boys' 1,600 meter run. One more girl left as we'll wait for her to cross the finish line. And there she goes. Now up next is going to be the boys' 1,600 meter run. Lineup cards there for the boys with bib number 1 out of Harlingen High School, Giovanni Cisneros. Bib number 2 out of Harlingen High, Dominic Luna. Brownsville Hanna is going to have John Abrego with bib number 3. San Benito's Roy Gomez. Harlingen High School, Ivan Montante with bib number 5. Donna North, Benjamin Rubio with bib number 6. Bib number 7 is going to be held by Miguel Rodriguez out of Los Fresnos. Bib number 8 out of Donna North, Nathan Rubio. Bib number 9 out of Harlingen South, Stephen Ortegon. And bib number 10 is going to have out of Los Fresnos, Gabriel Longoria. Bib number 11, Brownsville Hanna's Ethan Perez, as well as Brownsville Hanna's Marcos Tellez with bib number 12. Bib number 13, Jared Garcia out of Wesco. Dylan Rodriguez and Anthony Anciso out of Wesco, those three runners with bib number 13, 14, and 15. Bib number 16 out of Los Fresnos, Sebastian Grimaldo. With bib number 17, Jose Torres out of Donna North. Out of Harlingen South is going to be John Haraway. And bib number 19 is out of Harlingen South, Judd Soto. The boys are going to be running a record set back in 1983 by Ariel Galvan out of McAllen Memorial High School with a time of 4:12.64. That record was set back in 1983. Favorite and seating time here for the boys with a time of 4:31.15 out of Harlingen is going to be Giovanni Cisneros, followed by Dominic Luna out of Harlingen High School as well, with a time of 4 minutes and 32 seconds. Followed by Brownsville Hannah, John Abrego with a seating time of 4:36.4. Those are going to be the favorites to win here. The top three here in the boys 1,600 meter district run. As you see them there on the track right now, we got the first command from the official. And the gun is off. And there goes the boys 1,600 meter run. District 32 6A is underway.
First call. Girls 4x400 meter relay. First call. 4x400 meter relay. Girls.
PA announcer is saying that the girls 4x4 is getting the first call. That race is scheduled to start here at about 7:15, right following the boys 1,600 meter run. Harlingen out up in front, followed by San Benito, and Harlingen right behind them. Now making a move up for the boys. I believe that to be Brownsville Hannah, maybe. See them crossing the first lap. 1 lap down, 3 more to go for the boys. 1:08 and counting. That's going to be bib number 17 out of Donna North, Jose Torres. Out up in front, leading the pack right now, followed by Harlingen, San Benito, Brownsville Hannah, and Harlingen as well. That's the pack up on the screen for the boys. As they finish up the first lap, now Harlingen has overtaken Torres out of Donna North. Now the whole pack just passed up Torres. You see them there going. We're going to have Harlingen, Brownsville Hannah, San Benito, and Harlingen right behind them. Just 2 more laps to go there for the boys' 1,600 meter run. Top 4 finishers here will be advancing to the area track meet. You see Brownsville Hannah now making a move up in front. That's John Abrego, followed by San Benito's Roy Gomez, and both the Harlingen runners, Dominic Luna and Giovanni Cisneros. That pack up there is being led right now by John Abrego out of Brownsville Hannah. You see Harlingen there trying to make a move, does not let him cut in. San Benito now making a move on the outside lane, and Harlingen cuts him off. And now Harlingen's taking the lead. And there goes the bell. You see the race official there ringing the bell. 1 more lap to go in the boys' 1,600 meter run. Harlingen leading the way, San Benito pulling away from Brownsville-Hanna. So Harlingen, San Benito, and Brownsville-Hanna. And coming down in fourth is going to be Harlingen as well, as they have about a 100-meter lead after the next runner. Now battling out, it's going to be Giovanni Cisneros and Roy Gomez for the boys' 1,600-meter run. You see the coaches right there, the teammates trying to motivate them. As they enter the final 200 meters, Cisneros now taking the lead. Gomez not too far behind. They're turning on the final jets there. As the final 100 meters comes underway, Gomez looking to make a move on Cisneros. We'll see who has the most gas and who can finish it off. Gomez now passing up Cisneros in a close finish. And it's going to be Roy Gomez leading the way and winning it for the boys' 1,600-meter run, followed by Cisneros out of Harlingen High School. John Abrego coming in third. And Dominic Luna now finishing it off, crossing the finish line for the boys' 1,600-meter run. Cisneros with a good run. Roy Gomez with a good run, letting Cisneros think he was going to win it the whole way through. And just overtakes him in the last 10 meters. And there comes the final runners there for the boys' 1,600-meter run as he finally just crossed the finish line. Up next is going to be the 4x4.
Girls, 4x400.
And they just called the second call, so we're going to take a quick commercial break here with Real Sports Live, and we're going to be back with you for the 4x400-meter relay. That's going to be scheduled to start here in about 2 to 3 minutes. Runners are already about to take the track, and we're going to take a quick commercial break. So stay with us for the 4x4, the last event here in District 32 6A on a Saturday night.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Since COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
And he throws it down. Hey!
And welcome back here to Real Sports Live. There's some final results there for the girls' 1,600-meter run. Longoria was able to squeeze out the win there for the Weslaco Lady Panthers. We'll get her time right now back up on the screen. And there the girls' team scores. Weslaco leading with 75 points right now. I believe that was from a while ago. Does not seem right. If it is official, they have 75 points. Harlingen back in second place with 40, tied with Los Fresnos. As we await for the girls to take the track for the 4x4, you see them right there on your screen now, lining up, anticipating, waiting to get onto the track to get this 4x4 underway.
Final call, Girls 4x400 meter relay final call.
To hear the official team scores for the girls leading up to the 4x400 meter relay. Wesco up in front with a commanding lead, 171 points, followed by Harlingen with 109. Los Fresnos and Harlingen going to be battling out here in the 4x4 as they await. Only time will tell who's going to take home second place here in the district. Wesco looks like they have it in the bag already with 171 points. Nothing can change that. So the district champs for the girls, 32-6A, is going to be the Wesco Lady Panthers with 171 points, followed by Harlingen with 109, Los Fresnos 102.
In fourth place with 63 points is Harlingen South.
Now on the track is going to be the girls 4x400 meter relay. Girls setting up their blocks down in lane 1, Donna North. Lane 2, Brownsville Rivera. Lane 3, Los Fresnos. Lane 4, Wesco. Lane 5, San Benito. Lane 6, Harlingen South. Lane 7, Harlingen. And Lane 8, Brownsville Hanna. As we're waiting to get the final results, or some results here for the boys team standings. We got the girls 4x4 lane assignments there. Donna North, lane 1. Lane 2, Brownsville. Lane 3, Los Fresnos. Lane 4, Wesco. Lane 5, San Benito. Lane 6, Harlingen. Harlingen South in lane 6. In lane 7 is going to be Harlingen High School. And in lane 8 is going to be Brownsville Hanna. Brownsville Rivera's down up in lane 2. Those are the lane assignments for the girls 4x400 meter relay. When the final event on the track here tonight in Harlingen, Texas at Bogus Stadium. Seating time and predicted to win the race here is going to be the girls out of Wesco with a time of 4:06. So Wesco looking to stack up another 10 points here for the another 20 points for the relay. We'll see if they can do just that, as they're down out in lane 4. They're running a record set back in 1981 from PSJ High School, and a record set at a time of 3:59.44. And the Wesco girls are going to be looking to beat that record here tonight. Girls are on the track, all of them behind their blocks, awaiting the last two, the final commands from the race official. There you see Donna North out in lane 1, stretching in, stepping into her blocks as they already got the first command, awaiting the final two. And they're off. Girls 4x400 meter relay underway now. Out up in front with a great start, San Benito, followed by Harlingen South. Wesco making a move as well. San Benito closing the curve first. Harlingen South right behind her, and Los Fresnos to follow. They are running a record set back in 1981 of a time of 3:59.44. San Benito out up in front, not too far behind Harlingen South as she starts making a move up. You see Harlingen South now passing up San Benito. able to get the handoff first. Girls are not going to be able to come back and cut in their lanes after they finish this curve. San Benito's now up in front, followed by Weslaco making a strong move as they come now as second, looking to come into first. And there goes the Weslaco Lady Panthers now up in front, taking her time cutting in to lane number 1 is going to be Los Fresnos, so that's always a smart thing to do. San Benito looking to pass up Los Fresnos. 200 meters left to go here in the second leg. And the girls 4x4. You see Weslaco still out up in front. San Benito following, and Los Fresnos now in third place. Weslaco now moving away, looking to be the first ones to hand it off here to the third leg. And there goes Weslaco taking off, leaving nothing behind on the track as she closes up the first curve quickly. And now passing up, moving up to second place is going to be Los Fresnos, passing up San Benito. So we have Weslaco, Los Fresnos, San Benito, followed by Harlingen South, Brownsville Rivera, and Harlingen High School. Weslaco running away with it, 2:47 and counting. Coming down the last stretch for the third leg. About to give it off to the anchor. Harlingen South now making a move just quite a bit behind on San Benito. Look at it, you see their exchange there. And you see Harlingen South moving up, able to get the second exchange underway, or the fourth and final exchange, as they now have moved up to the third place spot. So Weslaco out up in front, followed by Los Fresnos, Harlingen South, and San Benito battling it out for third place. If I remember correctly, that appears to be a Barb out of Weslaco up in front there for the girls. Barb already has a gold medal in the 800 meter relay, or the 800 meter run, the 400 meter run. Now looking to get another one here in the 4x4, and she's going to be doing that with ease as she has about a 50 meter lead over Los Fresnos, who's now up in second. San Benito and Los Fresnos battling it out. You see the battle going down there. San Benito looking to make a move up late, not able to get it going. And it's going to be Los Fresnos coming in second, San Benito in third, Harlingen South in fourth. For the girls' 1,600 meter run. 3 more girls, 3 more teams left on the track. And then we're going to have the boys up next. San Benito coming in second place here. First place was taken by the Lady Panthers. And now you see the boys. Lane assignments for the boys, 4x400 meter relay in lane 1, Brownsville Rivera. Before that, we're going to have some final results here for the boys' 1,600 meter run. Advancing to area.
In 5th place from Donna North, Nathan Rubio. In 4th place, advancing to area from Harlingen, Dominic Luna. In 3rd place from Hannah, John Abrego.
We're going to have Luna out of Harlingen advancing to area, followed by Abrego out of Brownsville, Hannah, Cisneros out of Harlingen, and Roy Gomez.
29.77 seconds from San Benito, Roy Gomez.
Roy Gomez taking home the gold medal here in the 1,600 meter run with a time of 4:29.77. And And they're the boys' team standings.
Current team standings for the boys.
Just a bit of technical difficulties, and we got it right back here. Harlingen High School are going to be taking home the district championship with a time with 192 points. Wesco in second place with 98. Harlingen South in third with 91. San Benito in fourth with 63. So the Harlingen Cardinals are going to be winning district here. 32 6A district champions are the Harlingen Boys Cardinals. And for the girls district champions, is going to be the Wesco Lady Panthers. Congratulations to both of those teams. We're going to have a team picture there for Real Sports Live at the end. It's going to be up on our Facebook and Twitter pages and Instagram as well. So make sure to go check those out. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Retweet, share, like, subscribe. Share the link to all your friends, to all your family. Because you never know what event we're going to be at. When your kid is performing or when your best friend is running or playing softball, baseball. We got it covered here with Real Sports Live. We got it all.
And in lane 8, Los Fresnos.
Lane assignments one more time for the boys. Down in lane 1, Brownsville Rivera. Brownsville Hanna in lane 2. San Benito in lane 3. Wesco in lane 4. Harlingen in lane 5. Harlingen South in lane 6. Donna North in lane 7. And Los Fresnos down in lane 8. Those are the lane assignments for the boys. They're taking their last run out there. They're taking their final run out, standing behind their blocks now, waiting for the starter. The boys are going to be running a record set back in 1981 from Harlingen South. This is going to be a record set and a time of 3:16.74. Favorite to win the race here today is going to be Wesco High School with a time of 3:31 flat, followed by Harlingen with a time of 3:34 flat. And San Benito with 3:34.05. So those three teams, San Benito, Wesco, and Harlingen, are going to be the top three finishers, favorites here to win the race in the boys 4x4. So we got a good one lined up. All times seem to be even. And the boys are underway in the 1,600-meter relay now. Off to a great start. Wesco moving up on Harlingen already. Harlingen South making a move on Donna North on the Chiefs. Harlingen out up in front. Harlingen South and Wesco down in lane 4. Wesco now making the move on Harlingen South with the sunglasses. Harlingen High School going to be handing it off second. Harlingen South third. Wesco, Harlingen, and Harlingen South, the top three to hand it off first. Wesco out up in front. Already the second leg cutting into lane number 1. Harlingen taking his time cutting into lane number 1. Harlingen South to follow. Wesco out up in front. 100 meters left to go in the second leg. Harlingen High School not too far behind, and we have a pack in the back making a move now. Moving up to third place. Trying to make the team out right now here just a bit. Wesco out up in front with a great lead, followed by Harlingen. And in third place looks to be Brownsville Hanna. It is going to be Hanna down in third, so Wesco, Harlingen, Hannah, Harlingen South making a move on Hannah. You see there at the bottom of your screen. Going into the curve, Harlingen South closing in on the Hannah Eagles, followed by San Benito. And there goes the runner out up in front of Wesco. Harlingen South trying to give it all he's got, or excuse me, Harlingen High School giving it all he's got to pass them up. And there goes the anchor leg. Wesco with the handoff first. Harlingen right behind him. Harlingen South now, followed by Brownsville Hannah. You see the coaches there hyping up his runner out of Wesco. .311 and counting. Coming into the final 100 meters, the Wesco Panthers going to be taking home the gold medal here in the 4x400 meter relay, followed by Harlingen, Brownsville Hannah, Harlingen South, San Benito, and a close finish down the back. We have Brownsville Rivera, Donna North, and Los Fresnos. That's going to do it here for the boys 4x400 meters. As well, all of us here from Real Sports Live, thank you for tuning in for the District 32 6A track meet. We are going to have the pictures of the team winners posted later on our social media accounts. So be on a lookout for that. And once again, thank you for tuning in here to Real Sports Live. Brandon Guzman on the call. Eduardo right next to me, Eduardo Guzman, the camera guy, as well as the camera crew here out of Harlingen CISD.
All coaches and athletes, please come check on those medals. Thank you.
So thank you once again here for tuning in to Real Sports Live. We have you covered for the best sports here in the Valley and in the Corpus Christi area. So everyone have a safe trip home, a happy Easter, and a safe Easter as well.